Inflation rate month to month was just an inch.
Mr. President, as you know, last Tuesday, the annual inflation rate came in at 8.3%. The stock market nosedived. People are shocked by their grocery bills. What can you do better and faster?
Well, first of all, let's put this in perspective. Inflation rate month to month was just an inch, hardly at all.
You're not arguing that 8.3 is good news.
No, I'm not saying it is good news, but it was 8.2 or 8.2 before. I mean, it's not. I can make it sound like all of a sudden, my God, it went to 8.2%. It's
the highest inflation rate, Mr. President, in 40 years.
I got that, but guess what we are? We're in a position where, for the last several months, it hasn't spiked. It has just barely. It's been basically even.
Who do you think is responsible for what's going on?
I blame mostly Biden. Right when he came in and he cut the pipelines and everything that's going on with gas, he likes to point the finger over the seas and things like that I don't like.
So you don't think Putin's responsible?
Not for all of it, no.
Who do you think is to blame for this?
Donald Trump. Make no secret of it. It was already messed up, but Trump even made it worse.
How's the economy affecting you?
Well, I have to work 2 jobs to make sure I make ends meet, but that's not even quite doing it because no one wants to pay you.
How many hours are you putting in a week, would you say?
Let's see, 17 and 37, whatever that is.
Do you think politics is any blame in what's going on right now?
I don't think that we have the caliber of leaders that we had when I was younger. And I grew up during the Reagan era and, Bush.
I'm worried that a lot of other people are going to be very, very hurting in the months to come.
Do you think anyone is to blame or anything is to blame for what's going on in the economy?
Sure, Congress. They spent way too much money, and they're about to spend more money in the upcoming bill. Every time you're printing trillions of dollars and sticking it into the economy, you're just going to depreciate the value of the dollar, which is then going to create inflation. People in Congress just don't understand it. Well, Democrats don't understand it.
It's affecting me big time. Money-wise, food, everything. I don't work. I live on Social Security. I'm alone. And I have a house. So I have a mortgage. So it's really difficult. I'm sure there are millions of people out there that can say the same thing.
And who do you think, if anyone, is responsible for what's going on?
Rather not say. I think we all know who's responsible.
Everything's expensive to live, and I worked a minimum wage job and had to pull from my savings to pay rent every month.
Right now I'm working and I'm not seeing too much being saved. A lot of it is being spent, and yeah, gas is terrible.
Being spent well?
I'm having fun.
Who, if anyone, do you think is responsible for what's going on?
I don't know. A lot of old white people in DC.
Anyone in particular?
No. Not in particular. I don't know.
I can think of a politician who's old and white. A lot of people talk about him.
But is he really the one pulling the strings?
Well, you can't pay your rent. You can't buy groceries. You can't buy the kids' school clothes because everything is so high. You can barely use your car, your van to even get gas.
Compared to how things were before the turmoil came about, how were things?
They were very good. It was very good. We were all managing on what we had. But now every penny has to go for gas, for food. Oil is so expensive, you can't even get it. You can't survive today.